Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I've been really thinking about that thing. What is strong? What is strength? And that thing I said yesterday about that it's many different skills in a whole body that makes strength and strong. It's the ability to balance and reach. It's the ability to pull and push. It's so many different things all at once, and I'm really pleased at how we're evolving into many directions, many places, many movements. So great. So come stand at the front of your mat. Come. So great. So standing at the front of your mat and just roll down through your spine. As you roll, and just feel that you're listening in, hearing into your spine. And then rolling back up again, all the way up. And when your hands are near your thighs, reach your arms wide, open, squeeze your bum as you reach up. Nice. And then all the way down, rounding down through the spine. Just listening, hearing. And then slowly rolling up. Somebody was saying that they like my new venue over here beside the fire, but they miss the geese. But actually the geese are silent now. Back in September, they were like having a goose rave. One more time. Rolling down. So they were screaming and shouting and roaring every morning, staying down, hands are on the floor. So now they don't do that anymore. They're much more in winter mode. And just pausing there, hands on the floor or near the floor, knees are bent. Nice. Bring your hands to your shins, tuck your chin in and draw your forehead to your knees. And then keep your hands on your shins and lift your chest and look forward. Nice. Hands to the floor, stretch your right leg back. Just pause in your lunge. Okay. Drop your back knee to the floor, stretch through the back leg. Really feel the calf opening. Drop your back knee and then stretch through the back leg. Nice. One more time. Drop your back knee and stretch. Nice. Step back into your plank pose, pausing there, really strong into both heels. Notice there's a difference between both legs because we stretched one, we didn't the other. Drop your knees to the floor, lower all the way down. Bring your fingers wide, tuck your chin in, rising up. Hear your spine, notice what's happening. Draw your shoulders down, lengthen your neck. Breathe. Nice. Lowering down, hands to the floor, push back into your cat. Push all the way back into your downward dog. Nice. Stretch the right foot up towards the ceiling. And then bend your right knee and draw your right knee to your elbow. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling. And then bend your knee and draw your knee to your elbow. Nice. One last time. Stretch your leg up. And then step your foot forward between your hands. Turn your left foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring both hands to your front knee. Rise and then reach both hands up towards the ceiling. Front knee is deeply bent, reaching deeply up through your body. Nice. Tuck your chin in. Turn your chest towards the left. Drop your arms down. Look down along the right arm. There's a sense of reaching through both arms and really widening through your chest. Turn your right palm, reach it up, drop the left hand down, rising through the deep of the right side of your body. Nice. Bend your right elbow, pull your elbow down till it comes to your thigh. Reach your left arm over your ears so you're really long and strong through the left side of your body. Nice. Turn towards the floor. And as we did yesterday, keep your arm beside your ear as you turn and then drop your hand to the floor. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Turn your back toes and then twist towards the left, the right. You can drop your back knee to the floor if you wish, or keep your back leg long. Nice. Facing the floor, bring both hands down. Step forward. Keep your back foot floating for just a moment. And then bring your foot to the floor. Nice. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Reaching up. Squeeze your bum as you rise. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Stretch your left leg long behind you and step it back into a lunge. I like being up on my fingertips when I'm in a lunge rather than hands flat. It kind of gives my body a sense of connecting into the floor a little bit more. See what you need. And drop your left knee to the floor. Straighten it. And drop your left knee to the floor. Straighten it. Really feel you surge down into your calf, down into the Achilles tendon. Bend your back knee. Tap. Straighten it. Nice. Step back into your plank. Feel both heels, both legs, both calves. Feel how they sense the strength or the stretch of themselves. And drop your knees to the floor. Lower your belly all the way down. Nice. Fingers are wide. Tuck your chin in. Toes have lifted. Rising. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Just feel the length of the front of your body. Nice. Lower halfway down. Drop your feet down and then just look over one shoulder and over the other. Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back into your cat, all the way back into your downward dog. Find your length. Have a bit of a wiggle. Nice. Stretch the left foot up towards the ceiling. And bring your left knee to your left elbow. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. And then bring your knee to your elbow. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. And then step forward with your left foot between your hands. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring both hands to your front knee. Rise. And then reach both hands up towards the ceiling. Really get strong into that front knee, long into the back leg. Nice. Tuck your chin in. Turn your chest towards the right. Drop your arms down. And then look down along your left arm. You draw your shoulders away from your ears and feel like you're strong in both arms. Nice. Turn your left palm, reach it up. Drop your right hand down. Sink a bit deeper into your left hip. Nice. Bend your left elbow. Bring your forearm down to your thigh. Reach your right arm overhead so that the right side is long and strong. Nice. Keep your arm beside your ear. Turn your chest towards the floor. Bring your right hand to the floor. Come up onto the toes of the right foot. And then bringing your left hand to your left knee, you can either drop your back knee to the floor or twist towards the left. Nice. Drop your back knee to the floor. Step back into your cat pose. Nice. So hands are underneath your shoulders. Just do a shoulder shrug. So shoulders go back. Shoulders go forwards. Shoulders go back. Shoulders go forwards. Shoulders go back. Shoulders go forward. So feel the kind of the squeeze at the end of your range. So there's movement and then there's like a bit of more extra push. And then as you do this, begin to also do the cat pose. So let this movement evolve into a deeper cat pose. So you feel the deep squeeze of engagement of your shoulders as you move. Notice how your spine is a little bit more connected. Nice, one more time. Nice, step your hands, one handprint forward. Round your back deeply, really pushing down into your hands to round your back. Draw your navel backwards. And then keep that roundedness and rock forward and backwards. And to keep roundedness, you have to keep a certain kind of tone in your arms, in your spine, in your torso. But I'm not forcing my body into any shape that doesn't feel like wellness. Always remember, you're seeking wellness here, not forcing the body into shapes. You're hearing, you're modifying, you're adjusting. One side should look really different. One day is really different to the next. One person is really different from the next. Really allow the music of you to be heard. And that happens in sensations. Nice, how cool. So come lie on your back. Your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. Great. So just start by fixing your clothes. And then hands are long beside you and push both feet into the floor and roll up along your spine and just lift up to the point of wellness. So you'll feel your flexibility might stop you, or your spine might say, oh, that's enough for the moment, and then roll down. And just travel up and down along your spine, just feeling a warming up or a strengthening or a connecting as you travel up and down along your spine this morning. Traveling up and down, squeeze your bum at the very top, squeeze deeply, push your hips forward, and then roll down. And again, all the way up, squeeze deeply. At that squeeze, push a little bit more into your heels. And down, one more time. Rise, squeeze deeply through your buttocks, push a bit extra into your heels. And down. Nice. So those of you who are with me for exhale, there was this thing called the bicycle that I got into. So we're going to do the bicycle this morning. So draw your right knee up onto your chest. Your arms are going to rest long beside you. And my toes are pointed as they're traveling upwards. And then I straighten out through my right leg. My toes are still pointed. And I'm really trying to point towards the wall above my head. And then send your heel away from you and travel down with your leg until it floats just above the floor. Point your toes, bend your knee, draw your knee up towards your shoulder as much as you can. Straighten out through your leg, strong into your heel, and then lower your leg down until it floats just above the floor. And again, point through your toes, bend your knee, draw your knee as close to you as you can, straighten through your leg, down into your heel, and lower your leg down until it floats just above the floor. Change, other side. Draw your left knee up towards you, your toes pointed. Stretch your left leg long, your toes pointed. Down into your heel, and then travel down with that straight leg with a pointy heel until it floats just above the floor. Point your toes, bend your knee, draw it up towards you. Straighten out through your leg, into your heel. And so I really feel like I'm really in the territory, bend your knee, draw your knee up towards you, straighten leg, territory of the end of my range. So I feel like I'm polishing the end of my range a little bit. Bend your knee, bring your foot to the floor. So if that felt strong enough, stay there, or lift your bum 1 inch off the floor. Draw your right knee up towards you with your toes pointed. Stretch out through your leg, same movement. Heel, lower your leg down until it floats. Bend your knee, knee up towards you. Straighten your leg. You can lift a bit higher if you wish. So just see what's right for you. What distance, either your bum on the floor or you're cycling into your leg and your bum is on the floor, 1 inch above the floor, or high off the floor. One more time. Nice. Bend your knee. Bum is in the air if it's in the air. Bum is on the floor if it's on the floor. And then draw your left knee up. Really find the shape of this. Heel surges down, leg is straight. Point your toes, draw your knee up towards you. Straighten through the leg. And you're kind of finding this like flick kind of movement. I feel like a mermaid or something when I do this. Mermaid on a bicycle. And just feel, sense. And one more time. Nice. Bend your knee and bring your foot to the floor. Drop both knees down or both feet down. Drop your bum down. Drop your arms out to the side and then drop your knees to the right. Back up to center. And drop your knees to the left. And back up to center. Knees to the right. Center. Knees to the left. Center. Great. So bring your palms together and then bend your elbows like your hands are, in a prayer position, I don't know any other simpler way of saying that. And your elbows are above your shoulders. So my elbows aren't really wide. My elbows aren't together. They're kind of floating in the air just above my shoulders. And then draw your right knee up and bring your elbow to your knee and your knee to your elbow. And push your elbow into your knee and your knee into your elbow. Nice. And then slowly lift the left foot off the floor. So I'm still pushing my elbow into my knee into my elbow. Stay there if that feels strong enough. Or stretch your left leg long. And then draw your left knee up. Let it tap the left elbow. Stretch your left leg long. And bring it up. Let it tap. Find your version of this, but keep your right elbow and your right knee in contact. So that's the constant that we're doing. And then find a variation of connecting, of reaching. That suits your body today. Your left leg is traveling out and back in. One more time. Out and back in. Nice. Stick the left elbow to the left knee. Lower the right foot to the floor just for a moment. So really glue the left elbow, left knee together. And then lift the right foot off the floor. Nice. So then decide. Stretching out through the right leg. Bend your knee, tap. Stretching out through the right leg. Bend your knee, tap. One more time. Stretching out through your right leg. No, maybe twice more. Sorry. Tap. Stretching. And tap. So both elbows, both knees. Really push, 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 push as hard as you can. Both elbows and knees are touching. And then bring your hands to your knees and push, push, push. And then push your knees away. Actually physically feel like you're really pushing. And then pull your knees towards you like you're really, really challenging yourself with the push-pull. Push your hands away. And then pull your knees towards you. There should be full body tremoring happening. Push your knees away. Pull your knees towards you. One more time. Push your knees away. Pull your knees towards you. Super cool. Rock from side to side. Feel out through the belly. Roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. Rolling. And then roll in the other direction. Super cool. Roll over onto your side or whatever way you do and come up into a seated position. Legs are long out in front of you. Nice. Cool. So from here, just lean back and lift your feet off the floor. And then sit up taller like you're trying to lift the chest a bit higher. And draw your knees a little bit closer together. Nice. And then just tap your right foot down, let it touch, come back. Let your left foot down, tap, come back. Right foot down, touch, come back. Left foot down, touch, come back. If that felt strong enough, stay there. Or straighten your leg out. Bend your knee. Straighten your leg out. Bend your knee. Straighten your leg out. Bend your knee. One more time. Straighten your leg out. Bend your knee. Great. Tap both toes. And then lift your feet up a little bit. Toes tap. Lift your feet up. One more time. Toes tap. Lift your feet up. Stay there. Or stretch your legs long. Bend your knees. And stretch your legs long. Bend your knees. Long. Bend your knees. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Have your feet a little bit apart so that there's maybe 3 or 4 inches between your feet. And then bring your right foot to stand. So you're kind of leaning your bum over towards the left. And then reach both hands up towards the ceiling like you're trying to actually touch the ceiling. Nice. And then come back, bending your elbows, rounding back a little bit. And then rock your left foot to the floor and reach both hands up towards the ceiling like you're really trying to lift up. And then back. Hands up, your right foot is standing, you're leaning into the left leg. Come back. Hands up. And you're really reaching through your fingers as your left foot stands. Come back. So you can stay at that level, or you can actually try and lift your bum. Lift. Coming back. Go slowly. Lift. Whoop. Coming back. One more time each side. Whatever version you're doing. Pause in the middle and then go again. Reach. Come back. Rounding. Reach. And coming back. Super job. So from here, just pause for a moment or wiggle for a moment in your downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Bending one knee, bending the other, straightening both legs. And then just come into your cat pose. Feel the dynamic of your shoulders helping your cat pose. Really encourage your shoulders to move your chest a little bit more. Nice, one more time. Super, and then come rest into your child's pose or rest onto your back and just rest. So I was talking about the texts I get off people. I'll tell you a story while you're there in your child's pose. And so yesterday I got two really, really awesome texts. One was this realization that that you didn't have to push so hard in what we're doing, that it's actually finding your version, your ability, noticing which skills you have and which skills you need to work on, and just being really juicy and adventurous within the practice. That was really a beautiful text. And then the other one was, I think this is more for September. Somebody said that they thought their neighbors had gotten a rooster. And then she realized that it was only during yoga class that her neighbors had a rooster. I thought that was so funny. I really liked that. Just being in your body, really enjoy it. You know, the beauty of you. You know, it's so unbelievably amazing how you are. Just you as you are. Nice. How wonderful. Thanks, guys. So beautiful. Another wonderful day of yoga together. So I shall see you all tomorrow for day 9. Amazing days just trickle on past, don't they? So nice. And I shall see you then. And yeah, just go forth and be beautiful. Just let your being shine. Nice, guys. Ciao.